gun to school, put it to another kid's head, and said, I want your tennis shoes that you're wearing. 8th grade, brought a gun to school, put it to another kid's head.
That's right.
Because he wanted the tennis shoes that he was wearing. Once we started to drill down on why that happened, the boy was lashing out because his father just got locked up. There was no other men in his life. The mother threw her hands up and said, I can't do nothing with this boy. Y'all take it. I don't care. But the boy was lashing out because there was no man or male figure in his life to help him. And people always tell me, Darryl, why are you mentoring other people's kids? I'm mentoring other people's kids to save my own son. That's right. That's what I do. But in order for me to do it and be successful, I need you guys. I need every one of you guys. I'm not going to lie. I need you guys to get involved. I need you guys to join my nonprofit. And if you don't want to join me and Amy, how you join any nonprofit out there that's trying to make a difference and save our young boys. Because it's up to us. So you always tell the story, when you see a group of boys on the street corner and their pants hanging down and they all being cool, and trust me, we all been there. But how many of us challenge them and say, look man, pull your pants up, or stop using the profanity that you're doing, or watch what you're doing because people are perceiving you one way that you may not be. How many of us challenge them to do that? Every hand didn't go up. But we don't do it because of either fear or retaliation. That's a fact. As a young man, and I'm 48 years old, I shouldn't have to fear nobody. But it's up to us, in order to throw in the first stone, and we get together and say, man, look at them kids over there. They're doing all that dumb stuff over there. Because we do that. We had those conversations too. But none of us challenge and say, let me go over there and say something to these brothers. See, we have to do that. If not, they're going to become part of that statistic that I gave earlier of 1,200 people being locked up in Prince George's County Correctional System. See, it's up to make a difference. It's not hard. I'm not coming up here saying, everybody give me $200. Everybody go do something you know you can't do. All I'm asking you to do is make a difference within your neighborhood. Come up to this school and ask the principal, can I just walk the halls? Because there's a lack of men in the public school system. That's a fact. In Prince George's County, there's 204 schools. There's 125,000 students in Prince George's County public school system. They need men. They need men in the school systems in order to make a difference. We just did a charity basketball game last year at Suitland High School, because if you heard the story where a kid got shot in the back over there at Forestville Mall because he wanted a pair of Timberlands that the little boy just bought. So he shot him in the back. Last year, the year before, over at Central High School, Markel Ross, the little boy that got killed, he got killed because of his status, his male status. They didn't like it, so he kept being bullied. So they beat him up and shot him. There was fights fueling over every day over in the streets over at off of Addison Road. There were no males out there that wanted to get involved. People would just ride up and down the street, see all these fights going on, and nothing happened. So one day I got a phone call from the chief of police, Mark McGold, and said, Mr. Barnes, can you go over to Central and do what you can to try to make a difference? Because of men like you guys in this room, I brought my men together. We all went up to Central High School. And if you go over there now, it's peace and calm. But in order for that to happen, I had to have an army of men that wanted to sow and give back into these kids. It's the only way it could happen. Because if I go up there by myself and say, hey, everybody, y'all be quiet, they would have started throwing chairs and everything else at me. Yes, sir.
I would like to